Hey guys, TheJaseDawg here, and today I'm bringing to you all a WWE Network exclusive pay-per-view, WWE ROADBLOCK 2016. So it's pretty much just like a month almost, like just short of a month and maybe just over a month before WrestleMania. And they're like, well, we need to have something happen because Dean deserves a title shot because he's been runner-up in the Rumble. So we kind of can't just have it on Raw or SmackDown. So why not let's make a little pay-per-view just for the network users that isn't going to be on main event on Foxtel or any type of thing like that. And let's have the title on the line, as well as a match that isn't going to take place at WrestleMania, but both competitors really want to fucking fight each other because they wanted to before the Dean vs. Brock happened. That's right, Brock and Bray really wanted to fight each other at WrestleMania until they decided, no, Dean's going to verse Brock. They both weren't happy because I've read tons of reports that they both were not happy about it. But this is a prediction video, guys. That's right. I'm doing a prediction video for this, and I will do a results video after I watch it tomorrow. But I won't be watching it straight away because I've got to work, and then after work I'll come home, I'll get straight to the WWE Network, and I will watch it. And then I'll do a result video and my reactions to it and all that talk and recap type of thing, and I'll upload it straight away. I'll make sure I do, guys. That's right. But so with this pay-per-view, they haven't really been announcing too many matches. Like on the actual Raw, SmackDown, and all those like weekly shows, they only announced 2 matches, which was Brock versus Dean for the WWE World Heavyweight, and then, Triple H versus Dean for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a one-on-one match, and then Brock versus Bray Wyatt in a one-on-one match, which you can tell that the Wyatt family members will be there, and Paul Heyman will be there as well. Not that he's going to do anything against Braun Strowman. So they only really announced those 2 matches on the actual shows. But on the on WWE.com, they actually announced that there is other matches. They didn't really announce too many. For a 2.5 hour to a 3 hour show, they didn't really announce that much. So the other matches are, there's a WWE Tag Team Championship match. The New Day will defend their titles against the League of Nations. That's right, we've kind of been waiting for the League of Nations to get their shot. Like, a lot of people don't really like the League of Nations, but I reckon that they are a dominant team, and that they kind of did have a point at Fastlane about how, like, when they confronted them during that Edge and Christian type of cutting edge peep show moment, that maybe we'd see them have a championship match soon against the New Day. I don't know, but yeah. So, and the 2 members will be Sheamus and King Barrett. So I'm guessing King Barrett's getting a shot before his contract expires in the next couple of months. I think it's in June it expires. We're in March at the moment, so he's got probably like another 3 months or less, depending on what time in June. So I'm guessing Rusev will be at ringside. It didn't announce on the actual photo that Del Rio was there, so he could be there at ringside. But he could be having his own match, but it hasn't been announced. There was a 4th match announced. It was a couple of NXT superstars. You got Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy with Carmella at ringside in a tag match against The Arrival. Who's that, you ask? It's Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the NXT Tag Team Champions. And they're defending their titles too, surprisingly. So yeah, we're gonna have an NXT Tag Team Championship match. That should be good for the show. And recently, probably 3-4 hours ago, Charlotte announced on Twitter. I don't follow her on Twitter, as you all know. I don't like her. From my This Week in WWE's, I just don't. She was better on NXT, and ever since coming to the main roster, and she's, daddy's little girl, and she's always, got him helping her out to win matches now, and she's cheating all the time. It's not interesting. It's getting really boring fast. It's like, bring your dad to work day. Really? But like I respect Ric Flair. I do like Ric Flair because it was part of Evolution, and a whole bunch of other things. But yeah, she's announced on Twitter. I saw it on Facebook that it's been like almost like it's coming back to be a full circle between her and Natalya. How she won the NXT Women's title in a match against Natalya, and now it's coming back to being she's WWE Divas Champion and she's defending it against Natalya. So that's the 5th match that was announced. So really, there's only 5 matches announced for the pay-per-view officially. And apparently, also there is a rumor that there will be a highlight reel with Chris Jericho. It doesn't say who he's got his special guest to be. I'm guessing he's going to be talking about AJ. I hope AJ comes out and beats him shitless. But let's get down to the predictions, guys. So I just mentioned all the matches. So let's go down and let's choose who I want to win, who I'm predicting to win, and how they're going to win it. So let's start off with a Divas match. I'm going to start off with Charlotte versus Natalya for the WWE Divas Championship. We're going to have. I want Natalya to win because I don't like Charlotte, so I'm always going to go against Charlotte unless it's someone that I don't really like. But I'm going for Natalya. Who do I predict to win? I predict Charlotte to win, and I predict her to win by submission, and she's going to carve up because she's going to lose at WrestleMania. So why not let's give her one more successful title reign, and then she can lose the title at WrestleMania. That's what I feel that they're going to do with her. So I'm feeling that Charlotte is going to win, and she's going to win by submission, and I'm kind of going for Natalya, but it's no point really because Charlotte's going to win regardless. So I'm predicting Charlotte to win. Next match, I'm going with the NXT match. So we got Enzo and Cass versus the Revival for the NXT Tag Team Championship. I want Enzo and Cass to win. I am predicting Enzo and Cass to win, and I'm predicting them to win by pin. Who out of the two will win? Enzo will be the one that pins one of the other two. I'm not going to predict who they pin, but I'm predicting Enzo will get the win for the team because, as you see if you watch NXT, their finisher is pretty much after Cass does his move, he gets Enzo on the top rope and he kind of throws him up, and as Enzo's coming up, he kind of brings him down and lands like a splash, and Enzo usually wins like that. So I predict Enzo will win like that. So Enzo and Cass to win the NXT Tag Team Championships by pinfall. Next match will be the WWE Tag Team Championship match, the New Day versus the League of Nations, at least with Rusev and Del Rio at ringside. That will stop Woods with his shenanigans. I want the New Day to win. I'm predicting, however, I'm going to go and throw a curveball here. I'm going with the League of Nations. I'm predicting the League of Nations to win. Don't shoot me now. I'm just predicting it, guys, because I have a feeling that they're going to at least let Barrett have one more title before he retires. Not retires, but before his contract expires. And Sheamus is just in for the ride, really, and gets a free tag team championship. But if New Day do win, it's kind of hard to kind of see who they're going to be versing at WrestleMania. But if the League of Nations win, we could have a rematch at WrestleMania where the New Day could become your world famous 3-time tag team champions, as Big E says it. But I have a feeling that could actually be interesting if that happens for the New Day to win at WrestleMania. But it's pointless for the League of Nations to actually win the titles. But at least it gives them a chance to actually hold another title, especially for Barrett. Unless he actually re-signs with WWE. But I have no idea. I'll have to read up on that later, guys. And if you want to know, I'll do a tweet about it later to let you know if I actually do find out anything about it. But yeah, I predict... So I'm hoping New Day win. I'm predicting League of Nations to win. And I'm predicting it to be with a bullhammer. That's right. I'm predicting Barrett to get the win. So, for the team. So yeah, I'm predicting League of Nations to win the WWE Tag Team Championships by pinfall from a bullhammer. And then we come down to the last two matches. I'm going to break down the Bray Wyatt versus Brock one first. So I want Brock to win because what's the point in making Brock lose, especially if he's got to verse Dean in a street fight at WrestleMania? Because, like, he has to win to make him look even more dominating because he just destroyed all four members of the Wyatt family, you know? And that would make Dean look like a crazy man, which he already is, but makes him look even more crazier to go into the match against Brock, who just slayed 4 giants, or 4 hillbillies, hillbilly rednecks. But I predict, so I'm hoping Brock wins. I'm predicting Brock to win, and I'm predicting Brock to carve up and win by pin after hitting an F5 on Bray, because I have a feeling he's going to just send Luke and Eric to Suplex City, and they're going to be gone. And I have a feeling that it's going to end up with Braun getting in there, and it's not going to end in a DQ. I have a feeling that it's like there's a lot of people talking about it might end in a DQ, and Bray winning by DQ, but it doesn't really make sense. I have a feeling that it's going to be Brock winning by pin. I have a feeling that he will hit an F5 on Braun Strowman. I have a feeling that's going to happen, guys. I'm predicting he will at least hit one F5 on Braun Strowman in the match. But I'm predicting that Brock will win against Bray, and it will be a clean win with a pin after an F5. Now down to the championship match. Dean Ambrose going up against Triple H, who's defending his WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a one-on-one match. Who am I hoping to win? I like both of these guys. I like Dean Ambrose and I like Triple H. I'm going to go with Triple H because I have a feeling that Triple H will win, so I'm still choosing, I'm rooting for Triple H because I've always liked Triple H. He's one of my favourite superstars of all time. I do like Dean, so I'm kind of on the fence with this, who I'm rooting for in this match, but I predict Triple H to win, and I predict Triple H to win by pinfall. I know, it'd be different if Dean won by DQ. A lot of people reckon might happen as well as the DQ for the other match before, but I have a feeling that Triple H is going to win by pinfall against Dean. And I have a feeling that it's going to be because of Roman. That's right, guys. I have a feeling Roman is going to be taking full effect of this because I have a feeling that he doesn't want to verse Dean at WrestleMania. I reckon he wants to verse Triple H for what Triple H did to him on Raw about how he wrecked his face, which he didn't because it kind of just looked like fake blood, and it kind of probably was. But I have a feeling that Roman's going to come out and it's going to distract Dean. Dean's going, dude, what the fuck are you doing here? It's my match. Fuck off. And then Triple H is going to... I know Triple H doesn't do roll-ups, but I have a feeling Triple H will turn him around, hit him with a pedigree, and pin him. And Roman's not going to go in there and stop it because Roman doesn't want to verse Dean at WrestleMania. Roman wants Triple H. But it could also be Brock coming out because Brock... but then again, maybe Brock would actually want Dean as champ because then he could actually get a title shot one-on-one, or maybe it could be a triple threat, or maybe it could end up being a fatal four-way. But I reckon if Dean does win, it's either going to be him defending the title against Brock, or who knows, he'll probably go on and defend the title 3 times in one night and be a fucking lunatic like he is. A fucking psycho. He'll defend it against Brock in a street fight, defend it against Triple H in his rematch, and then defend it against Roman Reigns. Now that would show that Dean is one hell of a dominant cunt, especially if he defeated all of them and retained against every single one. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think he'd probably beat Brock and beat Triple H and then lose to Roman because everybody wants Roman to win. Even though I don't see the point, everyone likes Dean more. But I have a feeling that if that was to happen, it would... probably wouldn't end up being Dean defending it 3 times at WrestleMania. It probably would just turn into a triple threat or a fatal 4-way match. But I reckon Triple H is still going to win because if Roman does come out, it's going to most likely be him causing the distraction and Triple H getting the win. And pretty much, yeah. So I have a feeling my prediction is I'm going for Triple H to win and by pinfall. And I kind of have a feeling it's going to be because of Roman. Now, the highlight reel, I have a feeling that with the highlight reel, he's going to be talking about... So I've talked about all those matches that we know. I'm going to talk about matches that we don't know that I'm going to try and predict. And if I get them right, you heard it here. But, so with the highlight reel, I have a feeling he's going to be talking about AJ. He's going to be bitching and whining about AJ. And then I have a feeling that either one of these two situations will happen. He will mention something about Zayn and Owens and all that fiasco going on. Zayn is going to come out, they're going to have a confrontation, and they're going to talk each other and, be, up in each other's face and shit. And they're going to break out into a fight. Or Owens is going to come out and then Jericho and Owens are going to beat the shit out of Zayn and AJ is going to come and save the day, and then they scare him off and there won't be a match that happens because they wouldn't do that, I don't think. Or the other option is he's bitching and running down AJ, and then AJ comes out, beats the living shit out of him, because he's not going to come out and attack him from behind. AJ's going to come out flying straight at him and destroy him. And then AJ's going to lay him out, stand over Jericho's old body, and point at the WrestleMania sign and say, "You and me at Mania, bitch." And I predict that match will most likely be set in stone there. So at Roadblock, we will most likely find out that it will be Jericho versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania, if that happens. Matches that I reckon will happen on the card. Usually there's 2 Divas matches. I don't think Lana's going to have her match at Roadblock. She will have a match at WrestleMania against Brie. I have a feeling it's most likely going to be on the pre-show. There will most likely be Brie versus Summer. So I reckon that's going to happen, and then Lana's going to come out. And this time I reckon Lana's going to go for the Bella Buster, and Brie's actually going to reverse her and hit her with a move. And then that's going to make Lana even more pissed off, and it's going to make Brie think, yeah, I got your back. And then Lana's going to attack her on Raw, and then we're going to find out that they're going to have a match at WrestleMania. So I reckon it's going to be Brie versus Summer. I reckon Summer's going to win if that was to happen because of distraction. But I don't know. This isn't an official thing. I'm just guessing that this could happen. But if it does, I'm predicting the fact that Lana will most likely get hit with a move from Brie this time. Match-wise, otherwise, Owens versus Neville maybe? And then Miz versus Zayn in one-on-one matches. I don't know if either one of these would be on the kickoff show, because I've just said that the other one could be, but either one of these could be. Maybe maybe Owens and Neville would be on the kickoff show, I guess. I'd say probably put Summer and Brie's match on the kickoff, if that was to happen, if they did make that happen. But yeah, I have a feeling that it's going to be Neville versus Owens in a one-on-one match, non-title. Neville's going to lose, of course, and even if it is title, Neville will still lose because he's not going to lose. He's not going to win the title of Owens yet, even if he gets the title. We're going to have Zayn's probably going to go and come and save, or scare off Owens, and then later on it'll have Zayn versus Miz. I have a feeling that Miz is going to get the win over Zayn because... Actually, no, I have a feeling Zayn will win by DQ because Owens will come out and just attack the living shit out of him. Another thing that could happen, Sin Cara having a match against... maybe the Sin Cara and Kalisto and Lucha Dragons having a match against Social Outcasts, who Ryback has now beat all 4 members of the Social Outcasts. So maybe Lucha Dragons versus Social Outcasts have a match. Social Outcasts get a win, which would be awesome. And then after the match, Ryback comes out and pretty much just destroys. Probably Social Outcasts probably run off after that, but comes out and destroys Sin Cara and then pretty much beats the living shit out of Kalisto, and then holds the title and says, you and me at Mania, motherfucker. I want this title at Mania. Golden Truth either in a tag match against the Ascension, or maybe Social Outcasts, maybe. If they don't have a match against Lucha Dragons, which I reckon they will, so probably Ascension, or one of the members from Social Outcasts that didn't have a part in the match before. Or Goldust will have a one-on-one match with someone like probably Stardust or one of the members of the Ascension or the Social Outcasts, and R-Truth will actually come out this time and help him, and he'll get the win. And I have a feeling that, yeah, he's going to get the win. And then they're actually going to be like, okay, well, I helped you, you got to win. You helped me, I got to win. Well, maybe let's be a tag team. And then they have a match at WrestleMania against whoever, I have no idea. But yeah, guys, those ones are just all listed. So I've listed 5 matches that will happen. I said the highlight reel, I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen, but it's been rumoured to. And then all those other matches I talked about, I reckon could happen. I'm not saying they will, but we will find out. And if they do happen, and it happens the way I said it, you heard it from the TheJaseDawg. That's right. But guys, if you like this video and you love these predictions, and you support most of what I predicted, hit that like button hard, but not too fucking hard. Don't break your computer. Make sure you drop a huge like as well, guys. Make sure you tell everyone to hit that like. And while you're here, guys, hit the subscribe button and spread the word of the TheJaseDawg to everybody you know. And yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, the links in the description down below. And hopefully, I get most of these predictions right. We'll soon find out if I predicted most of these things to happen, and if they actually do. We all know at Fastlane and Royal Rumble I got most of them right. If you don't believe me, go and check them. I'll leave the Royal Rumble video in the link. It's linked for the Royal Rumble one, the prediction / result one that I did for it, in the description below. And I'll leave the predictions and the results videos for Fastlane in the description below too, guys. So if you don't believe that I actually got most of them right, go and have a look. And let's see if I can get more right and, the TheJaseDawg carved this shit up. So guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You know you want it. And as always, guys, stay awesome. The TheJaseDawg is out of here. See ya.